How excited are you about getting this award, since you've been really best known for your films?
Well, I'm one of those lucky people that I've been able to work in all three mediums, in stage, film, and television, and I did a lot of work in TV, so I'm thrilled. I mean, any sort of acknowledgement on this level is, I don't think it matters who you are, where you're from. It's just very, very nice.
Who did your dress, and also your hair is very different from...
Thank you. Miles Haddad is the hairstylist. Prada was nice enough to give me the dress. The jewelry is Neil Lane, with the exception of the ring, which is mine. And the shoes are J.P. Todd, so there you have. And the makeup was Joanna Schlipp, so there are my credits.
Okay. Laura?
It's nerve-wracking for everybody, I'm sure, and I've tried over the past year to enjoy it more than I have in the past and not just be so stressed about it. I'm not someone who comes to fashion easily. It is something that I've grown into slowly, and I'm continuing to do so. So I'm glad that I'm enjoying it more.
Laura, now that you're a winner, what's the worst job you ever had?
What's the worst job I ever had? I've been very fortunate. I was in school for a very, very long time, until I was 26 years old. So the only job I've had other than what I'm lucky enough to do is I waited tables in New York. And that was, waiting tables. It wasn't dreadful, but, it wasn't awful, and it brought some money. And so I've been very lucky that way.
Laura, back here. Hi. Back all the way in the back this way.
All the way in the back.
Yes. Hi,
Hello.
how are you? You look lovely.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I wanted to ask you, what was the biggest, what do you remember as being your turning point to being successful?
I think for me, it was about staying in school for as long as I did. It's not right for everybody, but it was certainly right for me, and it prepared me in a way that I don't think anything else would have. I went to college, and then I had 4 years of graduate school, so that's an awfully long time. And while certainly, as I say again, not right for everyone, it was extremely helpful for me. It gave me a foundation and a way to solve problems, and just that sort of sense that I was as prepared as I could possibly be.
And a brief follow-up, what's next for you?
I am at the moment filming 2 movies at the same time. One called Love Actually, which is Richard Curtis's movie in London, and I start Mystic River next week that Clint Eastwood is directing with Sean Penn. And The Life of David Gale, which is Alan Parker's next movie, will be coming out, I believe, in the next few months.
Good luck with that.
Thank you so much. It's because this is my first time doing any of this. They're like fantastic holidays, very different but enjoyable holidays. I think the Emmys are, at least for me, and I don't know if it's just because I had the experience of the Oscars and the Tonys under my belt by the time I got here, but I was a little more relaxed this time around, and there's a freer spirit about it, I think. And everyone's so terrified during the Oscars. I mean, the stakes are realistically or unrealistically high for people there, and it's, while it's thrilling to be in the midst of all of it, there's a different feel.
Ms. Linney?
I have no idea. I think everything's political. Quite frankly, I have no idea about that.
Ms. Linney?
Did this script scream Emmy quality to you the first time you read it, or did it come together during the production process?
Well, it screamed good script to me. I mean, I certainly wasn't thinking about winning an Emmy when I read that script, because it was very unusual, and Kent Broadhurst, our writer, did a beautiful job. It's complex and it's very difficult. And Dan Petrie Sr., who is our director, who I forgot to thank, and I am mortified, is really the one who put all the balances in it. And Jenna is just, one of the greatest actresses alive. So, but it always starts with the script, and it was a very good one from the very beginning.
Vision movie that